Field of 8 in tonight's opener. They're lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's head upstairs to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Well, it's better late than never, as they say. They're lining up in tonight's opener. Apple Pie Moonshine, Mrs. Dragonfire, Roya's Alley Mockbook Pro, Glenview Quintana. You Bet I'm a Good One, Dolly Sky, Run for the Money on the outside. Top of the stretch. Here they come. Ralph N facing Mrs. Dragonfire, the first one out. Mockbook Pro between horses. You Bet I'm a Good One. Glenview Quintana along the rail. Apple Pie Moonshine. Mrs. Dragonfire out in front. They're 4 wide in behind her as they swing to the backstretch and go to the opening quarter. Led by Mrs. Dragonfire in line to Darren Crow. Up into second is Glenview Quintana. Mockbook Pro now third. Fourth is Apple Pie Moonshine. You Bet I'm a Good One's in fifth. Royals Alley 6. 7th, that's Dolly Sky, followed by the trailer, Run for the Money. They were at the first quarter mile in 28 and 4. Rounding the paddock turn in straight alignment, and up front the leader, Mrs. Dragonfire. 2-hole ride to Glenview Quintana. Mockbrook Pro races from third. There goes Apple Pie Moonshine. Starting out from fourth. Moving with the cover on the outside fifth. You Bet I'm a Good One. Third over 6. That's Run for the Money. Moving up 7th, Dolly Sky. Now the trailer. Roya's Alley halfway home in 59 seconds flat. Moving around the turn. There's 4 in, 4 out. 3/8 of a mile to go. Mrs. Dragonfire the leader. Apple Pie Moonshine on the outside second. Third at the rail. Glenview Quintana. Moving up fourth on the outside. You Bet I'm a Good One. Racing from fifth, Mockbrook Pro. She has nowhere to go. Run for the Money 6. Dolly Sky gonna test her luck. 3 wide 7th, and the trailer Roya's Alley 1:29 and 1 3/4 with an 8 left to go. Mrs. Dragonfire still there. In between the horses, Apple Pie Moonshine. You Bet I'm a Good One 3 wide. 4 wide, that's Dolly Sky. Set the camera up in here. We're gonna need it. On the wire, here's Glenview Quintana to get there and upset them in line to Brody McPhee. And the time for the mile to open it up in 1:59.3.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's opener. Mrs. Dragonfire took them through fractions of 28 and 4. The half in 59, down to 3/4 in 1:29 and 1. Here's the stretch drive, 7 of them across the track here. Glenview Quintana is going to split horses and get her first win in at least 2 years, maybe even 3. 1:59 and 3. Brody McPhee is in the bike. Up for second in here. That is the 7. Dolly Sky raced well for second. Mrs. Dragonfire settles for third. It's 5-7-2 unofficially. In the opener, we're going to see Glenview Quintana and Brody McPhee in the Woodmere Standardbridge Winner's Circle next.
There's Glenview Quintana making her way to the Woodmere Standard Bridge Winners Circle after tonight's first race. Bay Facing Mare, she's 9 by Immaculate. Off the Aces and Sevens dam, Bring It On Home. A homebred of Adam Johnson of Upper Brookside, Nova Scotia. Adam's also the trainer. Brody McPhee will guide her to an upset victory tonight in 1:59.3. Glenview Quintana opens up a Monday night at Summerside.